Hello, it's me, Dunleavy4, and here I am outside of our nether portal that we carved into the ice sculpture, whatever we want to call it, icicle. I thought it'd be fun to have some of the nether bricks kind of bleeding out into this world, so I kind of peppered them into the ice and added some nether brick that I smelted up, and of course wanted to show off that gilded blackstone, which might be my favorite block, I think. So I hope that looks good for you guys, and we're taking a little trip out of the nether today. We spent a lot of time in there in the past 2 episodes, and I actually went off camera a little too because I wanted to just see if I could scout ahead for that nether fortress, because you always need to find one. And I did find one, and I accidentally explored all the different biomes in the way, so I got that achievement. So I hope no one was wanting to see me get that achievement, because you missed it. But I found another fortress, but we're not going there today. And what I wanted to do today, and hopefully, I can finish everything because I wind up building always slower than I thought I could. I want to build a little bit of a dock here. I thought that'd be a nice place to start with our little town here. I want to start getting all these villagers in. So I thought it'd be fun to replace all of these green terracotta with little dock posts like this. And what's always nice and such a great little feature about Minecraft is you can strip the wood, so anything that's underwater can get this cool like worn water texture, like that. And I can't believe I didn't put these all the way to the ground. You really can't just have them resting on sand and dirt. That looks so bad. All right. So there we go. We have our little opening dock thing, and I was going to put slabs. I thought it'd be like kind of cool to just put them at slab height. So it's already spawn proof. We don't have to worry about it. I feel like I say spawn proof 9 times an episode, but it's just such an important little detail, especially in a place where we're going to have all of our villagers. So that's why I'm always talking about it. And speaking of which, I did go up there finally and put buttons and trapdoors on everything. I left a few leaves up in the middle, but I put a lot of buttons and trapdoors, so that way that was all organized. And this can start to come out onto the land a little bit. So we're starting with a little something like this here. Boom. So we have our kind of signature dock on the side here. And then we come up here. I raised this all actually one like slab height, so this is one up and this is one up as well. I realized I just made it a little too low. But over here I was thinking it'd be kind of fun to have like a kind of a crane, like a loading crane that'll be manual, that will just be decorative but could be kind of fun to have. We want to build a little bit of lore. My favorite like builders always have a little story with their builds, so I want to play with those ideas as well. So I'm going to replace this sand with dirt and sleep. So the crane itself, I want it to be kind of the legs of it into the water a little as well. So I wanted to nestle, I should find the front corner first. Like I want it to be really up against this so it could swing to put things right onto the dock if a boat came closer this way. So the back is going to look like that. And I needed, how many in between? 1, 2, 3. Is it 3? Please be 3. 1, 2, 3. I may go in and replace those with grass later. Yes. And let's put it one more up. It's going to be tall, but there's some little details we need to squeeze in on the bottom that include some iron bars here. Oh, it's going to have to get even taller. So yeah, there's going to be, I wanted like I don't want it to look too modern, but you know, when you see those shipyard cranes, they're really all metal. So I wanted to incorporate a little bit of that because I just feel like, you know, I couldn't say that this build is like, or our style so far is fantasy or, you know, modern. I don't, you know, I haven't really landed on what exactly it is. It's definitely me, so that's good. Because if I crouch, I can carefully go on there. And then I think I wanted to do an extra row there. We have a little something like that as the base. So it has, you know, the industrial look, but still kind of stony, a little more old-timey. So I'm liking that. So I can kind of get the staircase going, which I think is going to be lots of... Actually, I was thinking of using oak. I want to try to mix in a few different textures here. Nice. I did that correctly, I think. So let's have that there. And now inside here is going to be... Maybe I should keep using the oak because this is going to be a lot of spruce. I've been obviously growing spruce trees over there. But maybe this inside is going to be oak. So let me mix some more of that. But now we can get up easier for the build, which is good. I think we're going to break up the diorite with a few trapdoors as well. Like this to match the dock. Since I have so much iron, I thought maybe I could use a little bit in the design here. So it's going to look, from the bottom, it'll look nice. Maybe we'll never see it, but for us, we know that there's like an iron block really stabilizing that. No, we're not going to see that. I'm being so dumb. Let me put it like one higher. We'll rest it on a stone slab though. And then we'll put little slabs around it. So it'll look a little bit like a wheel. It's hard to make really round things in Minecraft, but this is kind of the best you get with something like that. And then I want to have the crane. It's going to look a little like, the arm is going to look a little like this, but I want to just use slabs. I was thinking of putting those arms that you kind of have to like push to turn it, you know, those little wheels that they used to have on ships, and they'd have like the workers pushing them. So it's a little there to push. And you know what, I actually should put one just in the front, like a little support under there, but it's not the one you use to push. There we go. I think that looks good. Thought it'd be nice as well to have like a little iron one there, kind of anchoring that back, so it looks weighted down, because we have this one in here and this one there. I think it'll like kind of give the sense that this is really anchored above this center of gravity here. And is the chain, is that slab height? Yeah, that worked out well. Okay. There's actually, I might add a little around the side as well. I love the chains so much. They, I started playing this game right before they did that nether update where the chains came into play, and they're just such a cool effect. So I'm so glad they put those in. And they make a great noise. So for now, what I want to do is put a little something there, and then I thought, you know, it could be maybe getting something out of the water. So I'll have it just like that. Like it's getting a little crate. We should fill in the crate. There we go. Looks kind of nice. You know what, actually, I think the top needs a little bit more of like a platform feel, so I might, it's going to be really extra, but I want to add, it looks like there's holes in it, so let me add trapdoors everywhere. That always works. Yes, and you know what? We need to have them just fit down on the side as well a little bit, and when we come up here it looks more secure, like you're not going to fall through the floor. The only thing I was thinking was maybe adding some stone under, but I want a little break from that while I move on to more details. So let me throw these on and then I'll let you know when I'm ready to start the house. So I'm just going to be doing that. Very boring. I'm not even going to time lapse it. It's so boring. I had to pause recording for a little bit because some work truck outside was just making all the noise, but I'm back now. And while I was waiting for that to stop, I just dug this down a little more. I'm going to try to keep going on there, and I added a little stone and bushes underneath the crane just to kind of give it that feel. But you can see I just like tidied up all the stuff on the dock. Oops, I missed a trapdoor on the edge over there. My inventory is getting messy because that's what happens when you're like in a build. Let me just throw this right here. Bam. All right. So I just kind of emulated the look of the other dock over there by the storage raft, but this one has a little bigger area, and then I just expanded it out this way and added what's going to be the house where we're going to put the villagers. So I thought it kind of worked out that it smashed right up against the building, so I took out Adam and Steve's window because it's going to be the interior of this as well. Actually, I wanted to build it on a diagonal as well because that will just kind of add some charm, but this should be all back one, so shame on me. Yeah, I love it. So I was thinking of putting doors on an angle there. I think that always looks kind of cool. I hope they'll be okay to do that. But if you put that, nope. How does it go? Oh, maybe they have to be here and here. Yes. So the entrance is going to be like that. It's definitely going to be like that. And like that. And I was thinking of just doing a little stair situation detail. So they'll have a little window like that. They're gonna have more windows too. And I was also thinking maybe they like the fresh air, so they're not gonna have glass windows like Adam and Steve. But we could even get this going in here. I kind of like that we'll have this exposed. We'll call it exposed brick. I think they'll like that. Like this, I can get the barrels now. I thought maybe they'd want to be here and there, so that's hopefully they're going to claim those. So the roof, I definitely need, it can't get too high because I still want to see that little peak right there behind it, but I was thinking we could definitely slope some of this down. No. There. Does that want to be a window? Maybe that wants to be a window. So they can see out here too. But in the windows like that, I was thinking of actually adding like a fence there. So it gets open air, but I don't think any baby zombie's gonna like run in there. So it could be like that. So it's a little bit like a bar window, but not iron, so it doesn't look like a jail. Something like that. Subject to change. Let's call it subject to change. Maybe the ceiling in here could have a little bit of a lip. More stairs, especially in these little corners. Let me plan this better. This is gonna work. I'm gonna do something with this. So this is better. I just left these ones alone, but I kind of added along all the rest. And I think that's good. And that corner is going to just stay like that. It's a little neater. And then I took this out because it kept doing something really funny. But I'm going to do the same little thing I want to do here, which is to add some seaweed block, dried kelp. I think I want to incorporate that a little like I did on the storage raft. Since it's by the water, I thought it would be a nice touch to add into here as well. This is the diorite brick, so it's a little lighter than the stone. So I kind of like that. And I thought in between we'll have our seaweeds. That worked out so well. All right, even with all my misshapen walls and everything, we have a perfect little star in the center here. It's gonna be awesome for our kelp. What if we recess it a little bit that way? I love it. I think it looks just the right amount of stuff. I just need to add some details, of course. Some decoration. Like it needs a little green, you know, a little color. Maybe we're gonna have some vines around here. I've been kind of slowly farming vines on the storage raft because they come in handy for a lot of things, but this is great. Let's keep a little interest in the ceiling. And I do need to neaten this up. This doesn't look amazing. This worked out well. I kind of was able to raise everything up one, and it's a little more ceiling height now. So this is good. And I think I have a lantern on me. Yes. So that's gonna plop there again. Let's make these two some beds. So we can go here. We don't have a lot of colors yet, but I think the gray is going to look nice here. And I thought maybe their beds could be here and here in the little nooks. Because I'm assuming they really like fresh air, so this is kind of how they do it there. Nice. You know what? We could even put a little divider here for them. How about this? And I think if I just do that and that, it looks like a little table. Hold on, we can't have them move in before this detail. This is so important. I think here and here, we should definitely have their fishing rods. Like they wake up and they grab their fishing rods and they're really happy. That's cute. I was looking for my rails and everything that I had, and I think I might have out-organized myself and put them all in here. Yes. So that was good for me for being organized, but shame on me for forgetting I was so organized. Let's open the garage. Get this going. So let's see. We're coming with you, man. Yay! Do you see that? Yeah, awesome. He wants coal. I have coal. Let's put one of those back. Whoop! Yeah! This is awesome. I freaking love this thing. I can't believe I never made a villager breeder before. Oh, I love that they're wearing different outfits too. Like he's got this little red shirt, he's got a brown shirt, and hopefully they'll take to their beds there as well. All right, that's gonna do it for today. Look at our crane behind us. What do you think? Let me know if you see anything that looks funky or dumb and any little edits you think I should make. I'm open for suggestions there. But here we have our nice dock area where we have our little dock. I can make a little boat for them, maybe a bigger boat here in front, and their house, which looks adorable. I'm so happy with it. And yeah, like that was a big day. I'm so happy. That's episode 11 all wrapped up in a nutshell. All right. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.